cleaning up. Storms leave behind a huge mess. Skyforce 10 over Bala this morning. One of many trees that fell last night. And today we're checking in on some of the hardest hit spots.
Plus, terrifying moments at the mall. The violent incident that put shoppers on alert and forced the local mall to shut down for the night.
Plus, international attention. A local school hosts a soccer team with worldwide popularity. See why the field made this place a winner. Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It's Friday, June 20th, 2025.
Hey everyone, I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm NBC 10's Breanna Weick. We want to get you up to speed with what you need to know today. And we start with that damage left behind by those really powerful storms that swept through the area last night. Skyforce 10 was over Mount Airy also this morning. That is a car on fire.
Yeah, that tree came crashing down on top of it, bringing wires with it. You see the result. The storms have left their marks on neighborhoods all over our area. NBC 10's Katie Zachary is in Roxborough with a look at things there.
Here along Ridge Avenue in Roxborough, it is a mess behind me. Part of the road is closed off because of this, an old large tree. Much of it fell onto Ridge Avenue and onto 4 cars that were on the street. 3 of them parked. One of them was in the middle of the road. The driver, that man behind the wheel, I heard from people who witnessed this that he was yelling out for help, and the only way he could get out of his car to safety was to crawl through the trunk. A lot of people waking up this morning to this kind of mess in their community. Large trees uprooted, branches onto homes, and cars destroyed. In Whitpain Township, a family feels lucky to be alive after a large tree fell on their car near Jolly and Wentz Drive. On Kelly Drive, gridlock for miles as trees scattered the road, forcing drivers to stop and sit. In Drexel Hill, a tree fell onto a house, trapping a woman inside. Firefighters there tell us they had to cut it away, the only way they could get access to her, and she had to be hospitalized. Friday morning, a lot of people waking up to get a better look at the damage done when those storms blew through.
Oh, it was daytime and then it was nighttime immediately with the darkness and a really severe storm. And then, of course, there's lots of downed trees this morning as there's lots of trees in this neighborhood.
Back out here in Roxborough on Ridge Avenue, here's an example of a tractor trailer truck trying to take Ridge Avenue as part of its route, unable to because of this downed tree. A lot of traffic is being detoured this morning, not just here in Roxborough, but throughout our area. Reporting from Roxborough, Katie Zachary, NBC 10 News.
We're going to take a look now at some of what we're seeing outside the city as well.
That's right. Yeah, we know Delaware County was hit particularly hard. Crews had to rescue a woman after this massive tree toppled onto a home in Upper Darby. The deputy fire chief tells us the 60-foot tree fell onto the back room of the house. Crews had to cut a branch off the woman before they could bring her out. We talked to a neighbor who watched the whole thing.
Within a 10 seconds, just fell down. So, and then I ran to her house and I see that she was, the backyard, the backside, the kitchen, is everything was underneath the tree, and she was all around by all those,
Yeah, the fire chief tells us the woman was awake and alert throughout the rescue. First responders got her to the hospital. We're still waiting to hear how she's doing.
Meanwhile, in Chester County, people are cleaning the damage and debris last night's storms left behind. The strong winds and rain toppled trees, and a tornado warning in Westtown Township caused people to take shelter inside their homes.
The tops of the trees, we saw them start to twist and fall around to the ground, and so we all headed inside.
Less than a mile away, the storms caused a home on Westbourne Road in Westchester to catch fire. Look at firefighters working to put it out. Right now, the fire marshal is investigating whether a lightning strike started the fire or it might have been a result of downed wires.
Juneteenth festivities at the African American Museum in Old City wrapped up earlier than expected because of the storms. What started as a sunny, hot afternoon quickly turned dangerous with dark clouds, rain, and lightning. Organizers delayed the block party for safety, but ultimately they had to shut it down altogether.
Down the shore, the rain didn't stop Rascal Flatts from taking the stage at Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood. Organizers briefly delayed the festival because of lightning. The gates reopened around 9, and fans, including our producer Ayana, who sent us this video, were able to catch more of the performances. You can see A lot of people having fun out there. Festival continues today.
She goes year after year after year, too.
Absolutely. You know, it's a good time. If you have the free NBC 10 app, you'll be first to be alerted to severe weather when it strikes. Keep that handy as the heat wave moves into our region next week. To Bucks County now, in last night's violent incident that put shoppers on alert, and it also prompted police to close the Oxford Valley Mall early.
A man was shot and stabbed at a SEPTA bus stop outside the mall in Langhorne around 5 p.m. The bus stop near JCPenney. Despite his injuries, now the victim ran into the mall looking for help, which prompted a large response from multiple police departments, forcing the mall to close early.
It is terrifying because the minute you hear shooting and mall, it evokes panic in just about everybody who hears it.
The victim was rushed to the hospital. We made calls overnight. Police have yet to release his condition. They do tell us his attacker was someone he knows, and they're still looking for the suspect. Got to get to some incredible video out of Chester County now.
You got to see this tractor trailer hanging off an overpass. Skyforce 10 was over the Route 30 bypass near Coatesville Thursday afternoon as crews worked to clear up this situation. One person did go to the hospital, but so far officials haven't said how they're doing. The crash happened around 1:30, and we are told the westbound lanes didn't reopen until about 5 o'clock last night. Big mess they had to clean up there. We've got a big day on tap down at the sports complex.
Yeah, the international showdown with the battle for first place right across the street. The battle takes place at Citizens Bank Park, where the Mets come to town this weekend. Game 1 set for tonight, 7:15. Zach Wheeler takes the mound for the Phils. Mets and Phillies, by the way, currently tied. New York, got a note here, has lost 6 straight games. The Phils, meanwhile, red hot. Meantime, round 2 of the FIFA Club World Cup kicks off at Lincoln Financial Field. Philly, one of 11 cities hosting games. And tonight's match begins at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Premier League powerhouse Chelsea faces off against Flamengo, a Brazilian soccer giant with a huge fan base. There are also matches Sunday afternoon and Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
A Division III school in South Jersey scoring international attention as it hosts that Brazilian squad.
NBC 10 Jersey Shore reporter Ted Greenberg explains what made Stockton University so attractive to them.
On this pitch in the Pinelands of New Jersey, a Brazilian soccer squad with some 50 million fans worldwide.
It's been unbelievable. It's been a great experience.
Stockton University, a public Division III school, is playing host to CR Flamengo for more than a week. Stockton serving as the team's practice facility during the FIFA Club World Cup.
Huge is an understatement. It's an absolute honor to have the club here training on our campus.
The Galloway Township campus is about an hour away from the link, where Flamengo scored a win against Tunisian squad Esperance Monday and faces UK powerhouse Chelsea on Friday. The link and New Jersey's MetLife Stadium are among a dozen U.S. venues for 63 matches over the next month.
If we didn't have a great field like this, they certainly wouldn't be here.
The Bermuda grass on Stockton's field is very similar to what Flamengo has at home. They checked it out during a visit to the university in December after Stockton expressed interest in hosting a team.
I would say within 10 minutes after they left, they texted a thumbs up that they were coming.
You could tell as soon as you walk on the field that it's a prime surface for play. I mean, the ball roll, the pressure under your feet, it's just perfect.
Stockton got the grass in 2021. It was installed by Tuckahoe Turf Farms, a local company based in nearby Hamilton.
FIFA has partnered with Tuckahoe Turf Farms to provide this turf for a lot of their facilities across the country.
I don't know that you could put a price tag on, the publicity that's getting Stockton University.
The Brazilian team, their entourage, and the international media traveling with them are staying in Atlantic City.
My first time here, and I actually really like it.
No casinos yet?
Not yet.
Hopefully?
Hopefully soon.
But Stockton reps think the odds are now in the school's favor to host a team for the 2026 FIFA World Cup after scoring this year. Ted Greenberg, NBC 10 News.
It's really cool. I saw so many people. I went for a run yesterday, and so many people wearing soccer jerseys. I mean, it's just a huge, huge event for our city.
Funny you said that. I ran out to Target to pick something up late yesterday, and there was all these people wearing like these uniforms I didn't recognize, and I was like, oh. I started reading them. I was like, okay, they're all soccer fans from around the area. It's cool.
I mean, they have a huge fan base, so welcome to Philadelphia.
There you go.
That does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Breanna Weick, I'm Keith Jones. You can catch NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app. Be sure to catch us weekday mornings, by the way, from 5 to 7 a.m. Have a great day.
Happy Friday.